Hi, so I'm back with another weekly rant video because I have something to talk about. I haven't done one in a while. I think my last one was about Dehui and Produce 101 because I really haven't had anything to really bitch about, or talk about. But now I do, and so yeah, we're gonna just give a little backstory first as to why I'm making this. So I was watching the All Time Low videos for their new album that's coming out. It's the beginning of June. Last Young Renegade. They signed on to Fueled by Ramen, which is a mainstream record label for bands, and I'm not even finna front. Some of their stuff is very pop sounding, more pop than actual band. And All Time Low, they've always been a part of a independent label that's called Hopeless Records, and they've been with it. And then they had their one album, Dirty Work. They were signed onto a major label, and people really didn't like it because it sounded way too sellout, pop, generic, blah blah blah, all that. So when they figured that didn't work for them, they left that and went back to Hopeless Records, which they've stayed at until now with this new release that's coming out. And people have basically been saying like, oh, they're changing, their music is changing, this is terrible, blah blah blah, this is gross garbage, I don't like it, they're going back, excuse me, they're going back to their dirty work days, I don't like this, ill, ill, ugh. So I'm gonna talk about artists, growth, and changing musical styles. So clearly, and this can apply to everything, like K-pop included, all types of music. It doesn't matter if it's rock music, country music, hip-hop, rap, if it's in Chinese, Japanese, French, whatever. It applies to everybody. So artists don't always want to sound the same. They want to do stuff different. They want to take musical experiments and try something new because that's what they're going through. Like, if the artist was like going through some heartbreak, then they would make stuff to reflect on that. And if they was happy, they might want to make a nice happy love song like, oh, I love you so much, you're the best thing that ever happened to me. And that'd be like a complete 180 switch. Like, let me give you an example. You're probably not gonna know it because you're gonna be like, bitch, what? But Keisha Cole. Keisha Cole always is getting her heart broken by somebody, and she always singing like she been mistreated all her damn life. But on those rare occasions, she does make that like total switch opposite with her other songs like Heaven Sent, Take Me Away, where she actually sounds like she's madly in love and she's just the happiest person on earth. So people can change what they want to do with their music. And people, as fans, we need to understand that. Like, I'm trying to give more examples that might be related more to K-pop because a lot of the viewers are K-pop fans, and you're probably gonna be like, who the fuck is Keisha Cole? Keisha Cole is an R&B singer who was born in Oakland, bitch. Bay Area, hyphy, no. Okay, but anyways, I'm trying to think. Beast, okay? Highlight. They had that very boy group sounding style when they debuted with Bad Girl, and then clearly you saw that they grew up and they wanted to do different things with their music, like Ribbon, where it was more somber and more mature than Bad Girl was. Like that. You can't expect an artist to just stick with one sound and keep with it for the rest of their career, because then you would be the same people that's complaining that they changed, that they was staying the same and you was tired of it. Perfect example. EXID. They was doing one thing in the beginning, and then they blew up with Up and Down, and everyone was like, yes, this is that shit, it's lit, all that in the bag of chips, and people was really checking for EXID. So they did what they thought would make them the money, which was making songs that sounded in the same type of lane as Up and Down. And after a while, people's kind of like, okay, I'm getting tired of this, and I want them to do something different because this is getting boring. Like, as a musician, you don't want your fans to get bored of your music because then no one's going to want to listen to you. Like, no one would want that. So they switched it up. They switched it up with live, and they switched it up with their song that came out this year. I'm sorry, I don't remember the name of it off the top of my head, but they switched it up, especially with live. I noticed people in the comments the people was talking like, this ain't good, this ain't good, they changed their style, blah, 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 this is not what I wanted, blue, blue, blah, blah, shabha. Bitch, see, you have to make up your minds. Do you want your artist that you've been standing since fucking the beginning to stay the same and you get tired of them, or do you want them to change and do something different musically to keep you entertained? Like, you can't have it both ways. You can't be bitching one day that you want them to change, and then when they do change, you say that it's not good and you want them to go back to what they originally sounded like. That's not how it works. So people just need to figure out that every artist that they love is not going to sound the same 10 years from now. People want to change. The artists want to change. They want to explore different stuff. They want to explore different genres, different themes, different topics, concepts, all that. That is okay. And at the end of the day, if the music sounds good, why are y'all complaining? Music should make you feel a certain type of way, and it should make you happy. It should make you feel good. It should make you whatever. So y'all just need to appreciate that they still around. They could have broken up 5 years ago. I'm talking about All Time Low now. Y'all should appreciate that they is actually still around making music. They don't have to be making music anymore. Same with like EXID or any group. Come on, people. They is still making music because that's what they love to do, and they want to change their style. They want to try new stuff. They are more than happy to do that. Y'all fans just need to figure out like what y'all doing, because you can't be contradicting yourself. Stop with the contradictions. Artists evolve. They change. They want to grow up. Y'all think Britney Spears would want to keep singing the same "Oops, I Did It Again" when she's like in her late 30s? Girl, no. She wants to do stuff different, and she's allowed to. And if you don't like it, that's on you. You don't have to like everything that your fave does. Like, I love EXO to pieces. I love like almost every single one of their songs. But you know what? Certain songs, I can't get with. Drop that. Because it's not my type. It's not me. But I like to listen to. It doesn't mean I don't like them. Y'all just, they did something different and I really didn't feel it. But they've been doing other stuff different too that I have loved. Like Mama, if you look at Mama's release, XOXO, Growl's release, to stuff like Exodus and Exact, that is completely different styles, different sounds, everything. And it was great. So people, I was all over the place trying to give you a bunch of different examples. Basically, bottom line, take this away, if you haven't taken anything else away from this damn video, is artists and people change all the time and they're not going to stay the same. They'll never stay the same. And that's just what it is. And y'all just going to have to accept it because it's a fact.